told. So he's doing the things that we want Democrats to do for us. But that changed because as you and I went to the training, we became rich. And when we become rich, we disconnect from the things that help us get there in the first place. So now our housing is up. Now the tax rates were so high and now we can't afford it. Gentrification is good because these strip malls won't be empty for long folks because the folks that are coming across, they can afford what you're living in and they're bringing Harris Teeter with them. They're bringing wagons with them. They're coming and they're going to fill the malls, but they're going to fill them for them. I'm going to end with this really quickly. If you've been watching the news, just this weekend, the District of Columbia gave ballroom classes in a school, and I'm telling you, probably 5% of them look like the majority of us. Get ready, or you're going to have to hold these folks accountable. And let's not keep going down this road of how do we affect a bill that's already been written. We have to use these venues to now start writing bills and telling them this is what we want.
Yes, sir.
With the definition of gentrification. My understanding of gentrification is that when you push marginal people, say, into Columbia, into the surrounding area, name is the county. Am I correct, or is there another definition of gentrification? Well,
It's a social and economic change is what it is. And it does affect, and you might even throw ethnicity in there as well. And just like in D.C. and major cities, it's happening across San Francisco the same way. And we're starting to see it come in Prince George's County. And with MGM, it's going to come even more. And I hate to say that, but MGM was one of those things where if you voted in, we're going to lower taxes, don't. But as soon as it's voted in, there was a 13% recommendation to increase taxes. See, and that's what she's saying. You can't have it both ways. You can't tell us one thing and do something else. And that's what we have seen. And that's where we have to come and talk to our Democratic leaders and say, look, be honest with us. Be up front. Because you're telling us one thing, but we're seeing something else that's pushing a lot of people to vote Republican. And so when you turn into that purple state, that means that you may be registered Democrat, but you're voting Republican. And that's how we got a Republican governor. So we need to start saying several things. And from what I'm hearing, number one, be honest with us. Because we see the changes taking place. And be honest with us when it comes to housing. Be honest when it comes to commerce, our communities, transportation. Okay? You approve Exxon Pepco merger. And now all of a sudden they want to raise the rate 10% for reliability. I guess they cut down all the trees. But those are the things that we need to hold them accountable for. And I'm listening to what you have to say. I would like to go ahead and write a letter to Pepco and the commission and say, look, we're not for this increase. Because we thought that the merger was taking place to either hold it steady or to see a decrease. What happened? What was that?
I never thought that.
You didn't? You figured it would go up?
The way they were advertising and promoting that merger, it had that be something in it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I was trying to fit
They
too.
promoted it hard.
Yeah, they did. Matter of fact, I think we did it before DC, and it happened so fast that we really didn't have input. But I'm going to write that letter. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
But that wasn't the point I want to make. I want to get back to the election and how we're going to really have to be vigilant. This last election, and yes, I'm going to talk about a particular candidate because I really didn't. I saw some strange things and I questioned it. We judges and school board member candidates are nonpartisan. So they appear on Republican and Democratic ballots. I like to use the word ballot. Ticket is a different thing, but ballot. Okay? So if they're across the board, then if they're, I'll start with the school board. school board is clear. The two top candidates have to go against each other in November in the general election, no matter where the votes came from. The same thing should be applicable to the judges. There are 4 seats vacant. So if Republicans and Democrats voted, and the top 4 candidates are the top 4 that should be going on the November ballot. But I'm hearing that the Republicans, one of the judges was not successful. He came in fifth. Yeah, but that's what I want to say. What do you mean, how you come in? We have to be vigilant and watch that process. Because that person who came in fifth on the fourth.
She came second.
She came in second.
She came second on the Democratic side, but I think she might have come last on the Republican.
No, she didn't come
She
last.
didn't come last.
It really doesn't matter.
Well, okay,
But that's what I'm saying.
out of all the 5 candidates. So, I mean, my point is, yeah, I understand. I'm just confused about how that guy, Eric guy, also became one of the final 2.
Because if he was not number 1 for the Republicans either. So how is he making it to the?
But he was one of the top 4. He was one of the top 4 for the Republicans, and she was one of the top 4 for the Democrats. So what they're doing is putting all 5 of their names, only 4 of them to be voted for.
So it's going to be 5 people.
My process.
On the general election.
You got a comment?
Yeah.
Well, we buy into the game.
Yeah.
That's a nonpartisan position. It's not Democrat or Republican. It's not. That is just that simple. When we start buying into this little game, something I always say, you start playing in their arena, you go by their rules. You say, yes, sir. You have to come back and do this. Now, exactly what we're talking about. Pew. But
Yeah.
very long. Pew came out of a long line of people that she went to school with my wife for so long. 1960. Out of that high school, we had over 15 people elected. We were groomed early on. We got to move there. And the question I had was, and I said, the first thing we got, who's the ruler right person on the Democratic ticket? I always said it should be increasing. And I'm wondering, we had a Democratic club, we do it ourselves as a club, looking at the precinct, find people there too. We're going to have at the poll to make sure that we get the word to the people, rather than going to the Central Committee who's going to design it. I was listening to that, and I want to share that with you. But we have to come up with an action plan on what we're going to do, because there's a disconnect. See, like the Christians are good, but they're like an echo chamber. They talk among themselves. And they really mean well. But they're not talking to who they need to talk to. So you got to create a revolution. And about the revolution, you got to know the different strategies in order to get their attention. If we can get Hogan's attention, what we got to do, we can't keep playing the same avenue, because when you started with the election, I am hot about this.
Yeah.
If we end up with CP, we failed the community, and I'm going to apologize for that, because we did not do what we were supposed to do as an organization. When you look at Detroit, the other day, it said Detroit branch. Hillary was standing there. We said, well, she shouldn't be a dead candidate. But we understand our interests. Here, we don't understand our interests.
Exactly.
We got to go out and get this back. So I want to hear more solutions than reiterating what we already know.
And you know what? We want to talk about what we already know so we can start working on the solutions. You know, W.B. Du Bois said, first you got to recognize you got a problem. Once you recognize you got a problem, then you have to analyze that problem. And that's where we're at now. We know we got a problem. Now we're analyzing it. And And the third step is come up with possible solutions.
So,
Yeah. Can I give Ms. Queen and then come over here?
I just want to add that the Central Committee is going to do your Democratic ballot. That's why they're debating, so that's going to happen. But being part of the coalition and communities and even being a part of the Democratic Club, you can always do your own slate of people and say, this is who we are supporting. NAACP can do the same thing. But the you can't. But the Democratic Club can't. So you're not, y'all not
we can't, during the primary, we cannot.
Any Democratic Party. Well, I don't think so. You're stuck with who the Central Committee actually support. So then that key is that you need to be a part of the Central Committee, being out there meeting whoever you're elected in your district. Make sure you let them know, look, because we vote on, we have our meetings, we're going to vote on what candidate. But another thing, Bob, I want to point out is like when people resign or when they pass away, whatever, the Central Committee is the one who chooses, the room is now, the Central Secretary may resign, and then CW is a primary position, and there's a whole lot of things going on. But if that happens, guess what? The Central Committee is going to make that choice. So, you have to keep that reality, whoever you elect.
But the reality, Belinda, and I'm calling it
I
as
know you
you
say,
say.
okay.
Those Central Committee members are controlled by their senators.
Yes, they are.
And
Yes,
those
they
senators
are.
are controlled by the president.
Yes, they are.
So when he called and said, this is who we want to replace.
Yes.
Well, that's what this means.
I'm gonna call it, well, when he says, this is who we want,
Yes.
that's the way the Central Committee, they'll call you. Well,
But they don't call us.
that's what I'm saying, they don't.
That's the problem.
But Michael brought up a good point, though. Also, Delegate Jackson, about the, we're getting ready to go into the gubernatorial in 2018, the gubernatorial race and all that. And what will happen, you'll have 5 and 6 candidates. Now, in D.C., when that kind of thing used to come up, this is years ago, these guys will get in the back room and say, no, this is who we're going to put our money behind. And we will see that you get a position or something. But we don't do that in Prince George's County. Everybody says, I have a right to run. Sure, you have a right to run. But now with early voting, if you're not an incumbent, early voting eats up your money. It's now 8 days. Used to, when it first started, it was 5 days early voting. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now it's 8 days. So you've got 8 days and 7 precincts, 7 or 8 precincts that you've got to find people. And if you don't have money, because see, now you can pay people to work at the polls. But one time, that was illegal. It's no longer illegal.
And there's a lot to pay people out.
Lots of paid people.
Yeah.
So now you think about early voting, that depletes a candidate's funds unless that candidate is the chosen candidate of the big four. That's how I'm going to refer to it. And we've got to face the reality. So until we show our numbers and put our foot down with a strategic plan, it's going to happen again. We can talk until we turn blue in the face. And I want to take a purple, look in your crayon box. Red and blue, when you mix them together, it becomes purple. And that's what they're
But
doing.
to be honest, y'all, come on, I wasn't one of the chosen, and I got that because I'm a community activist. I'm out here in the community. Everybody knows me. I'm active.
And there's some exceptions for that.
But it was
Yes.
the people, it was not the elected officials, because they had someone else they wanted to play. They did not want me. They still don't want me. But
That's why you're
But
there.
in all
It's the
cases-
opposite of what you just said. Let me tell you something. If the people told them she is powerful and she opened up her mouth, I'm going to listen, you're not stupid. That's how you got in there. And on that same end, I'm going to say this. Our real problem is the leadership, the president, who's been sitting in power too long. Somebody asked me who was in somebody I was talking to out of Annapolis last week, we had this conversation. Why do you think President been in that office so long? I said 2 things. There's 5 families that run this whole state. That's one. And the second thing is that with any person of power, they are smart enough to know if I'm sitting here, the only way I can stay is to play chess. I'm only moving pieces that won't threaten it. So you're